Amanda from My Scrappy Life. Welcome back to my channel. And I wanted to go a little bit live on, I guess, real time on this particular layout since it's the first one that I am going to use from Close to My Heart. So this is Scraptember. So every Monday I am going to bring to you this kit from Close to My Heart. We're going to work with this every Monday. And this time around, I am going to show you what you can do with this particular stamp. So I'm going to see if you can kind of see it. If it's going to... There we go. Okay, so this is the stamp I'm going to work with. I'm going to work with this piece and then this right here, which if I take it off so you can read it, they're saying, let's see, there we go. It's the saying that I'm going to do with this. I kind of have an idea, just to kind of give you an idea. I'm going to kind of stagger these a little bit. And this particular stamp is going to go right here. I'm going to center these two. This one's going to just be up a little bit. And because my daughter is looking that way, I'm going to have her look straight at this, where we're looking like out. So it's going to work out perfect there. But this one, I'm going to take, this is like the kind of the washy, watery type thing, if you want to call it. And I want to take it, and I'm going to show you guys in fast time how to put like mists on it and put it down. And then I'm going to get out a stencil that I'm going to mist on here. And I'm going to use this, is actually going to be my background for this particular picture, because I'm wearing black, my husband's wearing gray, and then my daughter is in purple, which matches this collection. It's perfect. I'll pull this up so you can see what I am talking about. So if I put this paper together with this color, it works out perfectly. So that's why I pulled this out with this collection, with these. So here I am. I'm going to speed you up here to show you exactly what I'm going to do. And hopefully it'll all turn out. I will leave pretty much everything in so you can see if if I mess up or whatever, we can fix it along the way. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of a technique that you can do with Close to My Heart papers, even though you do get these in the kit. Now, the cool thing about these is this is the regular workshop that they give you the pictures, but if you do get the deluxe, there is papers, which is this particular set right here. They tell you how to be able to make this background with our deluxe kit and the paste and stuff. I don't, at this point, when I videotape this, I do not have the paste, but I have like items that I am going to use throughout the month until my set comes in, because we have to order in waves, and my wave is the week that I'm doing this, but I needed to get this up, so I was ahead of schedule for Scraptember. So come back to me every Monday for sure if you're wanting more Close to My Heart products. But now, let's get going. Okay, so here we go. Now this is going to be sped up 4 times. So I got out one of my stencils, and I took the mist, the Shimmering's Baby's Breath from Shimmer's Paints, and I started to do down just these little like blotchy type like lines that you can kind of see. And so here is the stamp, and the stamp that I'm putting down is that washy type one. And I took my lilac, the Inklings. It's like a lilac color. It's like a corny flower blue, but it's kind of a purplish color, I feel. And so here I am. I'm putting it with my paintbrush, and I'm just blotching it down to make it look like a blotchy type thing on the respect of this. And then here I am, I'm taking the colors and splattering it. Now I do cover most of this up, which I'm fine with, because I realized that the way I wanted it to do, I guess I could have split the paper kind of in half on doing this, or not have done the big piece of strip across the board, but that's okay. I'm at least showing you what you guys can do with some of these, and then kind of go from there. So here I am. I took another one out, and another color, I think it's from Vicki Boutin.
Yeah, it's Vicki Boutin's, one of the minty bluish colored one. And I do have the blue color. And I get it going here. And I'm just cleaning up. You know me. I always have to clean up when I do all of this. And I take the paper roll and I get off the excess. And I take that and I try to make some lines with this, and it didn't quite work as I thought it would. But I do see you do see some of it throughout the page, but it didn't quite work. So I do know spraying it works, but taking and going that way it doesn't. So look how shimmery that is. And so as I'm looking at it here, I should have left it the way I did. But here I go. I take a piece of paper, because why, I don't know. I decided to cover the whole thing up, and I'm shooting myself in the butt for this right here. But it's okay. So, see, there I go. Cleaned it all up. Cleared it up. It is what it is. It's okay. I promise you, it's totally okay. I can be able to remake this again. It actually works out perfectly for me to know that I can do this and then kind of go from there. So here is my thought process. I'm still leaving it the same way. And I got out the compliments that's out of this kit. And I was going to cut it, and then I was like, nope, I'm just going to lay it down and call it a day. We're just going to roll with it. And I'm placing this down. And so then I decide I'm going to fix the bottom. For right now, I was kind of frustrated with the way I did do that block, but now you'll see what I kind of do at the bottom. I just took out 2 type of strips, and one of them I cut kind of at a diagonal. And I'm placing it down, and I'm getting this all set up and ready to go. And then I decide, you know what? I'm going to add a second piece. So I put this down thinking, oh, I'm just going to leave it this way. So I get it going, and then I get my mat out to make sure that it stays as a 12 by 12, obviously. So this works out perfect in my little repertoire. So here I am. I'm putting it down. And then I'm like, wait a minute. I want to put another piece of paper down. So here I am. I cut this strip. And I get it in there, but I have to take the other one off so that it shows through. So I turned off the camera because I was frustrated. And now here we go. We're good to go. And I get out my little stash of foam stuff. And here I go, and I place down. So here are these chipboards. Their chipboards are a lot thinner than a normal, or than the typical chipboards that probably most of us are used to having. But I love the fact that these are tinier because of that reason. I'm super duper excited that Close to My Heart came out with these chipboards because I really, really enjoy them. So I take 2 of the papers from the kit and I place them in there, and I just do some bordering. And I do it with this one as well. And I think I do one more, and then I'm done with the layering of the colors. And I do take my little distress tool. That one I'm not sure where it came from. I think that one was the Close to My Heart as well. Let me see. Yeah, my Close to My Heart distress tool. And I really loved this yellowish colored one because it is in the polka dotted paper there that you see. So that is why I did the yellow at the back. And then I take my little distress. That's what I'm doing with my arm that you see right there. I'm just adding a little bit because I guess we all have our signature pieces, and I think my distinct thing is I can't do a layout without distressing taking the distress tool and distressing the edges of my photos. So I went through the cut aparts, and I happened to find this one that looks like the washi tape style with all the borders. And here I am, I place this down, and that's what I put my title, or like my saying on. My title is going to be at the bottom where I took all those strips out. At first I thought it was going to be sweet, and then I get out moments. I think it's moments. Yeah, moments. And here I go. I haven't quite done the stickers yet, so I'm placing some, or the stamp I should say. So I'm placing some of the stickers, the complimented stickers that come with it. There's some flowers on there, and then there's some roses and that kind of stuff. So I kind of figure out, I take the stamp and I place it on that paper. Excuse me. And in the stamps, there's always this piece of foam tape that's on there to put the paper together, and that's what you're supposed to stamp on. So I get the archival black out because I really wanted a good black on there. I do like the regular black color, but the archival black from Close to My Heart is amazing. And I'm just sticking and stamping it a couple of times because it is a brand new stamp, and I'm putting it down completely straight, and there it is. It is good to go, and here I am, I'm cleaning it. Cleaning my stamp off as good as I possibly can. And I'm off camera using one of my, like one of my cleaners that I got from one of the companies. I'm not sure even where it came from. So then I go and distress that little bad boy. That's what I'm doing there with my arm, as you can see. And I place that down. And there it is. And that saying is, every day may not be good, but there is something good in every day. And that is by Alice Morris Earl. And that's what that little stamp, or that bigger stamp, I guess you could say, says. And then I decided to pull out these little puppy stickers. Oh, these puppy stickers are so cute. They need to come out with more of these. Definitely need to come out with more of these puppy stickers. I like them. So here I am. That's what I decided. I'm going to pull out moments. So these are chipboard little sayings as well. And these work amazing. Amazing to go through your sewing machine. So if you're looking for like little sayings or something like that, really check out Close to My Heart stuff, because these are very thin. They're still like a chipboard, but they're thin to where it doesn't affect your needle or any of that stuff in your sewing machine. It works out perfect. So I just lightly put that down because I am going to go through those lines there with my sewing machine. You will see the close-ups at the end, obviously, and I'll have everything linked there below, along with my information. I'll have everything linked down below. Make sure you go check out everybody that is part of Scrap Timber. There's tons of us doing it with tons of videos. And the last sayings that I put on there is grow through what you go through. And that's what I place. And then I'm just putting down these hearts. And then I am done. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.